Hello property people. So our little real estate road trip today takes us from just outside Dingwall, and we'll head off a place called Corntown and end up through Culbokie on the Black Isle and down towards the other side of the Black Isle where I live, down by Alcaig. So I've just stopped at Tesco's in Dingwall, fill up my car with diesel. My range says another 750 miles, so that'll be done by probably middle of next week. I've got my Costa coffee, keep me going. Yeah, so we're heading outside Dingwall. To the right hand side here is the auction mart for livestock, as well as physical auction of antiques and house clearances, that type of thing. And we're coming towards the Maryborough roundabout, where you can turn right to go up the west, straight on Maryborough Corner Bridge, and left where we'll be going up towards Tor, but we'll turn in left before there. A bit cooler today, 11 degrees, just after 10:30 in the morning. So here we have the Maryborough roundabout. So on the left there's a cycle route from Dingwall to Inverness. I lived in Inverness for 27 odd years, and the odd occasion, my office was in Dingwall, the odd occasion I didn't have any calls that day, I'd cycle in from Inverness to Dingwall, about an hour and a bit-ish. I'm sure fit people do it quicker. Yeah, lovely run, really nice. It's a bespoke cycle route. It's on the national cycle route, I think. So just about to pass over the River Corntown. Corntown Maryborough, they're little villages separated by the River Corntown. One of the reasons they've been so popular over the years is that you have the benefit of living in a nice little village, but within sort of 15 minutes, 20 minutes you're into Inverness. So if you work in Inverness, then you'll have a place to live and work in Inverness. So this is Corntown, just a little settlement really. On the right hand side here, this little house here looks lovely. They've used part of an old steading, I think, building from there to a modern property at the side there. I've never been in it, but it looks lovely. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. If I knew how to edit, I'd edit that out, but I don't, so I won't. So we're coming up to a wee settlement called Alcaig, and some of the houses go right down to the shore. cattle just now, just after lambing season, during lambing season. Yeah, this is Alcaig here. As you can see, the Highland roads aren't the fastest. I think from memory, the last time I set my computer to 0 for average speed, my average speed something like 37, 38 miles an hour. We're currently doing about 35, 40 behind this wee van. Yeah, there's no motorways up this part of the world. A couple of bits of dual carriageway. A9, certainly south, I'm not quite sure about north, but A9 south, you've got speed monitoring cameras, so you're stuck at 60 on the single carriageway and 70 on the dual carriageway, which is a much safer speed to travel at. But further north, there's no dual carriageway at all. You're stuck at you're stuck at the speed of the guy in front of you. Given we've got a lot of agricultural land, you're often stuck behind a tractor that does 25 miles an hour. The trees are starting to get a bit of blossom for May, usually I think the blossom comes out of the cherry trees. So the body of water to the left is the Corntown Firth. So we're actually on the Black Isle now. The term isle is confusing because it's not an island, it is a peninsula. Is that the average speed is so low, you're starting quite a lot on these single track roads. And as you can see, we all wave at each other and thank each other for stopping. This part of the road comes down to the shore. in the distance there on the left, you'll be able to see the Culbokie Bridge. See if I clear over and get a bit closer. Vibrant yellow of the rapeseed oil. The bridge is there to our left now. So that's the A9 left to Wick as it says there, and right to Inverness. As you've seen these series of videos I do, just road trip videos, I'm driving from client to client usually, and you can see, given how spread out the population is in the Highlands, that it takes so much time and how many miles you have to drive between appointments. It's one of the beauties of the Highlands. It's just a stunning place to live, and the scenery is amazing no matter where you go. But I dare say if you're an estate agent, well, my colleague Lauren, who covers Inverness, she'll just do a fraction of the miles I do. In fact, she's got a plug-in hybrid, and I think she just uses electric power most of the time to get her way around her clients in Inverness. It's not uncommon for me to do over 200 miles in a day. Don't do that very often, but it certainly can happen. And nice miles to drive. I used to have a colleague that worked in Edinburgh, and I'd drive half an hour to get to work, cover 15-20 miles, and he'd drive half an hour to get to work, cover 3 or 4 miles. Stuck in city traffic, so I'd much rather be driving this kind of area or working in this kind of area. Yes, that's just the wee village of Culbokie. Very popular area. New primary school built 11 or 12 years ago. There's been 2 or 3 primary schools, and Dingwall got a big new secondary school built, and that's really down to the fact that there's so many younger people coming into the area. When I started in 1989, it was retirees retiring to the Highlands, and given how fluid population movements are now and how easy it is to have a job to work from home, then you can perhaps maintain your fancy London salary and buy a nice property and have a nice lifestyle up here. So it's younger people. Is there on the right hand side? There's the new school, 11 years ago new. So yeah, the kind of age group has dropped and dropped and dropped to young people with young children coming into the area, which I think is really good for the area. So there we go. That was Dingwall to Culbokie. hope you enjoyed the little jaunt. Thanks for watching.